Today, Mango, Dingus, and I are going to be trying to make a game in Roblox, but we can't communicate.
And the game we're gonna be making is based off of Roblox Dead Rails.
And none of us know anything about Roblox games, so there's a chance this could turn out really bad.
But alright, let's all mute and work on this game. So we're making a Dead Rails game, so I think we gotta start off by adding a road right here. And this is basically gonna be the road that the train goes on.
All right, so we're modeling this after Dead Rails. Why is there a road? There should not be a road in Dead Rails.
All right, so like Dingus said, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to building this game. It looks like we have a toolbox over here, and there's already a bunch of different stuff. Oh, somebody's like making a road. I think it's Mango. We are making this based off of Dead Rails. So, I mean, if we're doing it based off of Dead Rails, we're gonna need a train. So let me see. Shouldn't we be putting down a train track?
And I have no idea what Chloe and Dingus are doing, but we're just gonna stretch out this road to take up the entire map. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is the beginning of the map right here, and this is the end of the map that we have to make it to. And then we're gonna go all the way over here. Let me just test this out and see how big the road is, because it might be easier to get to the end than in Dead Rails. Dude, did I really just fall through the map? Did I really just immediately fall through the map? Oh, okay. So we spawned in the middle of the road.
All right, if we're doing Dead Rails, I think we're gonna need a train. So let me go ahead and spawn this in. There we go. We got the Dead Rails train, baby. Hey, come on. Now I just have to figure out how to rotate it.
I have no idea how to make this bigger than what it is. Wait, transform? No. Scale. What if I just like increase the scale like to 8? Oh, that like kind of worked. That's also kind of glitchy. I'm just gonna delete this, and we can just have Mango's Road be a part of the thingy. The train kind of sucks though, I'm not gonna lie.
And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like it's pretty easy to get to the end. Oh, someone just spawned in a train. Hold up, I'm gonna go over to that train and I'm gonna see if it even works. Because I don't know. I don't know if Dingus picked a train that works. There's a lot of viruses in the free models over here that don't actually work, or they just implant a bunch of scripts to do stuff into your game and get you banned off of Roblox. So let me test if this train works. Yeah, the train does not work. Okay, Dingus is probably gonna start raging whenever I delete his train, but I'm just gonna delete it. Or was that Chloe who placed the train? I have no idea. I have literally no idea who placed that train. Let me see. I'm gonna search up working train.
All right, then can I make the size of this bigger? Is there a way to make this bigger? I don't know. I'm just gonna set it down here, and then let me go ahead and maybe if I copy it. Oh yeah, I'm a genius. I'm kind of a genius. I don't like to compliment myself too much, but I think I am pretty smart.
Wait, I can add a Western train station. This is cool. All right, and then we need to make this bigger so it matches. Maybe we'll try like 10. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do I rotate this?
And I found a working train right here. This one includes 2 scripts. Okay, hopefully they're not bad scripts. It's been a really long time since I've made a Roblox game. Some of you guys might know.
Position orientation, maybe? What if I change this to like 180? Yes, okay, I'm doing it. And then we can drag this like right here. Wait, this is actually cute. I did something.
All right, so now that I am getting all of the flooring laid down, what is going on over there? Oh, it's a station. Mango's doing a pretty good job so far. I'm not gonna lie.
The size difference between Mango's train, the road, and the station is kind of crazy, but you know what? It's fine. Let's see what else there is. FBI train. Wait, in Dead Rails, there's like a castle. Hold on, can I find a castle?
I think it looks like I'm mostly gonna handle the desert. I wish I could make these panels a little bigger, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let me just go ahead and spawn in a ton of these panels.
Some of you guys might know, with the help of a few of my friends who actually know how to script, I made this game called Circus Tower Defense that actually got like 45 million visits and still has 41 people playing it for some reason. And that's how I got 20 million Robux.
All right, we gotta move over. What in the world is that? Is that supposed to be the Dead Rails castle? That is way too big.
Oh geez, okay, maybe not 10, maybe like 7. That still feels ginormous. 5? Okay, this is better.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting over from square one. I don't think Chloe or Dingus know anything about scripting though. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Let me see if this train even works.
All right, we're gonna put it down here. So in my eyes with this game, obviously it's just like one area, but we'll like start down here, and then this can be like the finale, you know? I might make this even a little bit smaller.
All right, let me just go ahead and drop some more.
I don't even know where to get inside of the train from. Do I get in from this door right here? Okay, speed. This is like a really old Roblox model, and let me see. I'm gonna press speed, then forward. Yeah, this does not work. I think what we're gonna have to do is instead of a train, we're gonna have to have like a car or a Lamborghini. Yes, sir. Yes, Lamborghini. Very, very epic. Very, very skibbity.
Like make it a 3. And then, well, in all the castles and areas in Dead Rails, we have to have like monsters and like bosses and stuff. I don't want them like leaking out of here though. Let me see. Zombies. Oh, yes. Oh, there's even like tank zombies, drooling zombies, zombie spawners. All right, we definitely need to add some like zombie spawners, I think. This is scary. Zombie spawners include 64 scripts. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know.
And I want there to be a little bit of like actual difficulty to the game. So we're gonna duplicate the road once right here.
I feel like this is fine. Okay, yeah. It's just like a drooling zombie spawner. And that way if we kill them, then they'll keep like coming in. All right, hold on. I'm gonna add these to like the corners, I think.
Okay, so I just found another piece I can use that is a lot bigger and a lot easier to fill up this entire space. So let me just go ahead and copy that.
Just so from each of the corners, there'll be some sort of like zombie.
And then we're gonna move the road all the way over to here once again. I wish there was a way to speed up or easier. But what I've heard, Roblox Studio is kind of doo-doo dog cheeks now, so.
Why does it copy that? There's no way. There is no freaking way. I do not want this tiny little piece.
Oh, this zombie sign is really cute. We should put this like outside the doors so people know that this place is in fact dangerous. Let me do this to like 90. There we go. And then I don't know, can I like copy and paste? I can. That's so satisfying. All right. And then we'll bring this one to this door over here.
You know what? I'm not a good dev. I don't know how to make a bunch of crap. So I'm just going to set this down and then I'm going to move on to something different.
Yeah, we got this road. It's not perfectly lined up, but I don't care. If you don't like the way my roads are lined up, you can cry about it, okay? Are you gonna arrest me? Are you gonna put me in jail? No, you're not gonna do any of that. So I could really care less about what your opinion is. You know, sorry, I didn't order a glass of your opinion. Ooh, got him. All right, one thing we need to do is we need to make sure everything is anchored. So I grabbed this right here. I grabbed the road and we are going to anchor it. And what this anchor tool does is it locks it in place so that it doesn't like fall into the void.
Copy and paste. Bring this sign over here. And then I don't think anyone's going to enter from that door. So I think we're fine. And then...
It's not a giant zombie. It's not a giant zombie like I wanted. I don't know how to make it bigger.
So yeah, we got the road right here. What we need to do now is we also need to get a spawn point so that we don't spawn in the middle of the road. We need to go all the way over here.
There we go. All right, perfect. I think we should get a couple more zombie spawners. Wait, a diamond zombie? That sounds cool.
Hey, yo, I just put this zombie in here. He looks just like a Dead Rail zombie. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh my god.
And we need to put in a spawn point right here. And then we also gotta put some sort of vehicle. So let me find like a car. Ooh, the baby car. Yes, yes. Very, very Sigma indeed. Very, very yes, 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 yes. All right, let me see if this works.
And then we need like one more zombie spawning thing over here. King zombie mini boss.
And then if I've got a zombie, I might as well make a wolf and some of the other beings inside of Dead Rail's universe.
Yeah, he's really cool. And of course, there's got to be a boss here because there's going to be loot. That's the other thing that we need to like have. And then we'll just do this shadow zombie in this other corner. All right, so that's plenty of bosses, I think. But now we need like loot. Rust loot crate.
There we go. There's the wolf. There is the wolf. We'll put him next to Zombie Man here.
So I'm just gonna press play, and why did I spawn in the middle? Oh my gosh, I thought I anchored everything. Yeah, so see guys, if you don't anchor everything, then stuff is just gonna fall apart. So what we're gonna have to do is we are going to have to anchor this road, and we're gonna have to group it and then anchor it, I think.
Let's see if there's anything more interesting we can find. What if there's like gold? Yes, okay, so I guess in the middle here, we can add like some, it's like on the zombie. We can add some gold chests. Honestly, I'm just gonna copy and paste a bunch of these and we can just scatter them around.
So let me just ungroup these and then, oh my gosh! That's not what I meant to do!
And everybody knows you can't forget little werewolf boy. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. This is an all-star lineup right here.
We group all of these as a model, and then we need to anchor it. Okay, we're gonna anchor it, Roblox, and you're gonna be a good boy, and you're gonna save it. All right, Roblox. Where's the anchor at? I haven't used Roblox Studio in a really long time. Did they move it? Where is anchor at? Here it is, right here. All right, let me see it. Is it going to fall apart? Is the road gonna fall apart? Yes, the road is very skippity, very sigma indeed now. All right, and as you guys can see, the train and the car, it works now. Yeah, we speedy with it. We speedy with it. We got the Lil Nas X car. Yes, sir.
And then we got the horse. Now we got the whole gang with the zombies, the werewolves, wolves, and a big horse. I think lastly, I should probably get like a vampire or something.
But all right, we've got a train. This will be like another thing we should probably add. Hold on, werewolves.
Yes, sir. Hey, we drifting around. Okay, so now we know we have a working train. Well, it's not really a train. It's technically like a car. But yeah, we know that it works. Let me make sure the zombies work as well. If I try to get out of the car real quick and walk up to this zombie, can the zombie attack me? Oh, the zombie is walking towards me. Oh, yes. Zombie. Okay, the zombie can kill me, and it is damaging me a lot faster than the dead real zombie. Ooh, no. Ooh, hail! The zombie's chasing me. The zombie do be chasing me. Why did the cars just disappear for a second? I don't know what just happened right there. But the zombie do be chasing me, so I gotta get away from him.
Perfect. We'll just add a couple of these since we already got some like crazy bosses. But there's always werewolves in these castles, so we gotta add some. There we go. All right, so this is like the little ending area. The final boss, if you will.
Let's go. And I put the vampire on top of the horse. Now we have everything that we need for all of the character models in this game.
Let me think. Oh, it looks like Dingus is like adding desert around. That's really smart. Wait, is my castle like floating? It totally is.
Yeah, run away from that zombie. Okay, I literally just jumped off the map. But yeah, okay, so far there are no game-breaking bugs or anything. So,
and you know what? Let me check on some of the other goobers. What is Chloe doing over here? Did she change the color of the castle to green? No, she's just clicking on it. What's she doing?
Right, that makes it go up. Let's put it at like 95. There we go. Now it's actually touching the ground. That makes more sense. Wait, Dingus is like checking out my stuff.
What we need to do now is I need to remove the other spawn point because I'm pretty sure there's another spawn point somewhere halfway across the map, and we don't want people spawning in the middle of the map. We only want people spawning here.
Hey, yo, what? Since when was Chloe goated with the sauce like this? Why is there like a zombie mech, a werewolf, and then who is that in the corner?
So yeah, now that we know that's working, let me go over to the base plate right here, and let's make this base plate longer. And what we should also do is, I don't know why someone is placing a bunch of sand right here, because literally all that we have to do is we just have to change the texture of the base plate to be sand.
We gotta go figure out other stuff to make. Wait, what happened to the ground? It's all red now. Oh, maybe Mango is like covering it in sand or something?
I feel like Mango helped her out here a little bit. I am not gonna lie. Speaking of, what is the Mango Pool doing? Oh, it looks like he's actually fixing the map. I don't know how, but he seems to have selected the entire thing.
So let me get the base plate right here. Let me stretch the base plate. Yo, let me stretch the freaking base plate. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to, I guess I'm just gonna have to make it longer. Why is there so much sand? Why are you placing all this sand everywhere? This is so stupid. Who, oh my God! watch. Okay, we're gonna change the material from plastic.
Oh, the road is even longer now, I think. Am I doing something? All right, let's see what other things we can add to make this even better. Wait, we could definitely use a McDonald's. What if we get hungry? Like by the time we get to the end, I'd be hungry by then.
You know what? Now that I've got all of the character models in that are around the map, I think it's time to start building the map. So let me go ahead and look for some buildings.
And then we're gonna change the color to yellow to match with Skibidi rails. And I don't know why this is here, bro. Just add a bunch of trees around the map. I don't know what you're doing. So we got that. And now what I need to do is I need to manage to make it a little bit longer. So
yeah, there we go. We got a building right here. It's not the biggest building, but it's still a building. And this is a Bowling Green Sheriff's house. Yo, what? This does not look at all like the Dead Rails version, but it still works. And compared to the train station, it's tiny.
So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I forget how to make the base plate bigger. I know there's something else you have to do, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna duplicate the base plate and move it along this way.
We've got some sandwiches, and Mango can even get a job here once we're done with playing the game. This is literally perfect.
I think I'm gonna put it in a cactus. Now this cactus is humongous. It's humongous.
And yeah, that should work for now. I don't know. Maybe if I figure out how to fix it, then we'll fix it. But honestly, if you don't like the base plate, if you don't like it, you can cry about it, and I hope you poop your pants tonight when you cry yourself to sleep. Yeah, so let me put this right here, and then let me anchor that, and then let me get another one of these, and then let me move it all the way over to the other side.
Let me go ahead and surround the sheriff's office with the giant cactuses. Yes, yes. And now it looks like so much more aura. There's a lot more aura. Maybe one more just to do the trick. There we go. There's 4 cactuses here on the sheriff's house. For protection purposes.
Yes, indeed. And now what we need to do is we need to move the train station all the way over down here, because I don't know what the train station is doing in the middle of the map. That's kind of dumb. Putting the train station like right there in the middle of the map. That's kind of stupid.
Did Mango just put a McDonald's in? Did he really? And he moved the train station. He moved the train station and replaced it with a McDonald's. This makes no sense.
So let me go right here and put the station right here, and yeah, here's the station.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna put someone in the McDonald's. Everyone knows McDonald's has got to have someone behind the counter.
There's a playground. I want a playground. I'm just gonna make like a whole village over here. We can have a playground.
And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like 2 different DeBaby cars. No, I'm gonna put three of the DeBaby cars so that we can all play and go in our separate cars. And let's just test out the game and see what it's like so far right now.
And then we can play after we eat our McDonald's and defeat the castle? You're joking.
So let me just get in the car. Low-key, this kind of looks like normal Dead Rails. Guys, comment down below. Do you think that this game or real Dead Rails is better? I think this game might be better than Dead Rails, bruh. So far, so skibbity. Yeah, you just start off like in Dead Rails. You just drive around in the little Nas X car. Yes, sir. Ooh, this actually is kind of Sigma, dude. I kind of like this game. I would probably play this game over the real Dead Rails.
Let me go check out what's going on down here. They elongated this by so much. Oh my goodness. Wait, was my station floating? No, it's good. I definitely feel like I could make the station smaller though.
Yeah, you can drive. You can look at the cactuses. Wait, whoa, wait. Can I ride on that horse right there? I wonder if I could ride on that horse. Oh, there's a McDonald's you can rob. Yes. Very Sigma indeed. Okay, there's a werewolf. What is this werewolf? Does it even attack me? Okay, that werewolf is useless. I think the horse is pretty useless as well. There's some zombies. There's a town right there that we can rob. Yes. Okay. All right, so far, so skibbity. I think another thing that we need to add at the beginning is some guns. We gotta add some guns.
Is he adding mango to McDonald's? That's so funny. All right, so this ending area is looking good. Wait, is this like a 2-story mansion? Hold on, I want to add like a big mansion.
Oh my gosh, this sucks. This is terrible. No, I accidentally just deleted the whole McDonald's. Hold on, let me undo and then undo again. Mango did not see that McDonald's stays. There's got to be a way I can make his character bigger.
A grand mansion. Is this gonna like break something? No, I think it's It's fine. Dingus like made my McDonald's huge for a second. Oh no, is this gonna be annoying to rotate?
And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we need inside of Dead Rails. We've got the road, we've got the train, we've got the guns.
I think I rotated. No, I did it. Oh, yes. Okay. And then we need to scale this up. Oh my God. I did 56. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. That's better. 56 was huge. I feel like that even might be too big. 4.
What did he just add in? That is making my game run so much slower. Is this a mansion? Did he really just add a mansion in Dead Rails? What? This is not in Dead Rails. What is this doing here?
What is this? What? I don't know what just happened. What was that? We've got a massive house right there. We've got some zombies. We've got some horses. We've got a McDonald's. We've got a castle right here with a bunch of stuff. And there's a playground for some reason. Like, honestly, I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Yo, Chloe and Dingus, honestly, I think we're good. I think we've added pretty much everything that is in normal Dead Rails. So should we test out this game real quick?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so realistically, with the amount of free models that we've used, my Roblox account is probably gonna get banned if we publish this. So let's just test it out in Roblox Studio. All right, let's load in. So I couldn't find a working train, so we got the Little Nas X car.
I was wondering what those were. Do you like my train station right at the beginning?
Yeah, I moved the train station right to the beginning, and I got a gun.
Why did you give yourself a gun? This is so confusing.
Dude, low key, this might be better than like the normal Dead Rails. So now let's drive around and let's try to get to the first destination. Guys, comment down below. Do you think this is better than the normal Dead Rails? I think it probably is. Dingus, what do you think?
I think this game is absolutely terrible.
Okay, yeah, okay, we've got Mr. Negative Nancy over here complaining about everything, bruh. Ooh, house right here that I can rob. Yes, yes. What are these zombies? Wait, what are those? I don't know what those are. I'm gonna shoot them.
They're giant cactuses.
That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Don't look over there.
Oh, don't look over there? Okay,
That's
I won't look over there.
That's like the end area. You know, once you finish like Dead Rails and you're like wanting to like settle down and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that zombie is running towards me. Ooh, that zombie's running towards me. All right, what is this?
Is that a bunny?
Why is there a bunny?
This is a sheriff's office.
Oh, this is the sheriff's office. Yes, yes. Very skibbity indeed.
That's literally it. There's no jail cells or anything.
Okay, I can't really loot the sheriff's office. I'm leaving, bro. I'm going back to my car. Ooh, zombie. No.
Why does he have like unlimited health?
Yeah, I literally can't damage him, and he might be faster than me. Oh no, I'm faster than him. Yeah, zombie. It looks like you will not be killing me today, zombie.
What is the giant horse over there?
So I went ahead, once Mako gets up to it, I'll explain.
Okay, let's see. What's this horse up here, ding dong?
So I went ahead and I added all the wildlife from Dead Rails into our game, including the wolf, the werewolf, and there's a
what is this
vampire
werewolf? Does it attack me?
He does. He's hurting you.
Does it attack me? Okay, he does. Okay, but he doesn't take any damage. And then this wolf, the wolf doesn't do anything, bro. He just got knocked over.
Hey, yo!
And the horse is massive for some reason. Okay.
All right, so I built that ending a little bit backwards. So you're supposed to go to the castle first.
What? Okay, so I have to go all the way to the end and then I have to go back?
No, well, you don't only have to go next door. It's fine. Go to the castle. And then in the castle is like the final boss looting area. Yeah, see? There's like werewolves and there's zombies that you have to defeat. Oh, Mango. I think you're about to die.
I don't think you can damage him, Mango. Mango, I don't think you can damage him.
There's 2 big buff werewolves about to kill me. Oh my gosh.
What is this giant,
yo.
Did the castle, like, fall apart a little bit? One of the towers of the castle literally fell apart.
Yeah,
there's a zombie coming after you, too. I don't know what anchoring means. But then, once you finish defeating the castle is like your final boss, and you come to McDonald's. And look, Mango, you even work here. I think Dingus, yeah, you're on the counter. I think Dingus edited that.
Yes, that was my touch.
Yes, very Sigma indeed. Oh, hey, you know what, werewolf, kill me, werewolf. I hate myself anyways. I'm dead.
But yeah, once you get your meal, and then you can go to the mansion and live happily ever after.
Honestly, I think this is a pretty good game, and I think this is better than the normal Dead Rails.
I don't know if I agree, but it's interesting.
Yeah, guys, comment down below what you think about this game, and if there's any other games you think we should recreate.